This is Life is a Skit. Welcome to the New Adults Chronicles. The glow up is real, but what it looks like, well, that depends on what you choose to chase. In this episode, I sit down with Issa and Georgia to talk about their glow up journeys, what they are chasing, why it matters, and what they've learned along the way. The idea of this conversation is about a glow up, right? How do we see a glow up? Maybe when you hear glow up, the word glow up, what comes to mind?
Okay, see, a glow up to me means like becoming a better version of yourself. It could be physically, like, if you want to grow your hair, if you want to grow your nails, if you want a better body, better skin, all of that. That's like the physical aspects. But glow ups can also be emotional, kind of. Like something like changing your temperament now can be a glow up, like not getting angry or skipping procrastination. It's a glow up all round. So just becoming a better version of yourself, that's what I see a glow up to be.
I never really saw glow up as, the way you framed it. I think when I hear glow up, what comes to mind is like social media and stuff. But if I go into that, yeah.
That's
If I go
understandable.
into that,
It's kind of like social media lingo kind of thing.
yeah. Issa, would you like to give your own take on glow up?
Well, I don't have anything like really funny like Georgia said, but like to me, glow up is about progress and self improvement. Whether it's in your mind or your skills or how you show up for yourself and others is it's not just the aesthetic or the career milestones that come with being a better version of yourself that you're proud of. You're just proud of being a better version of yourself in totality. How would that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. It does.
Yeah. For me, I think glow up, what comes to my mind when I hear a glow up is just drastic change or drastic improvements, right?
Yeah.
And the glow up culture is kind of everywhere, and I think it stems from social media, Instagram, TikTok, even LinkedIn self. You get glow ups on LinkedIn. So I think that social media thing where it feels like everyone is, let's say, winning. Yeah, everyone is doing something. So like, how do you guys see that?
Yeah, it's like when you go on social media, you see this person and you're like, oh my days, didn't I go to school with this guy? And then they're like making waves. They look so much better body, better cars, better money, better everything. And you're just like, oh my, this is like the biggest glow up ever. That's what like the media has like framed glow up to be. And it's not a lie, actually. That is a glow up. But I feel like sometimes it's over exaggerated because it's the media. You can't just like take everything you see in the media, but at the same time, it's inevitable. It has to do something to you somehow, whether good or bad. It just does something to you.
I've been seeing Samuel a lot on LinkedIn. Any small thing, hi LinkedIn fam. I went to this convention and I met so people. Yappa 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 yappa. Until this wonderful day, I saw on LinkedIn, hi LinkedIn fan. I just bought my first Maybach with tech money. I was impressed. I mean, it's a
Are you
glow up
being
from
serious?
someone I used to know. You don't want your fans to know. Okay, that's fine. But like, when it was crazy, like, that's kind of like glow up people think. But like, I mean, it's a glow up still. Not like I'm happy for him, but like, it's a glow up still.
Yeah.
When we see things like that, like for example, on LinkedIn, I think there's this kind of pressure that it brings, and I think that's why, like, you feel this pressure to like compare yourself with other people's glow up, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something that I still try to, work my way around and not fall into that trap of comparing myself with someone else. I don't know if it's something you guys have also experienced.
You can just close the app. That's what I always do. You can't press me on my data.
Like I said, it's inevitable. It has to get to you one way or the other. It's either good or bad. Bad meaning you let it get to you, you start feeling depressed, you start feeling like not worthy, like, oh my god, what am I doing? I mean, what are they doing that I'm not? That kind of thing. Or the good way, you be like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm so happy for this person. I want to be like this. What do I do to get to this point? Like, you let it motivate you rather than, deviate you from your goal.
I think, like you said about closing the app, I think for like a month, which which is probably like the longest time I've gone off LinkedIn. Sha. For like a month, I actually did not just open LinkedIn because I felt like I was behind, and I didn't want to start seeing posts about people doing stuff that will now start making
Oh
me
my
feel
god.
pressured. Yeah, honestly, I'm confessing now. Some people will not
I feel
believe, but
you.
yeah.
I feel you. Georgia, his longest time was a month. When last did you open LinkedIn? Exactly.
So you're like a LinkedIn warrior.
Oh,
That is crazy.
Some
Never
people
met
some
I
people
one.
told
call
you,
it as I don't see myself as one shot.
Oh, of
like I'm
course.
telling you,
They'd
this
never see
Samuel,
each
any
other.
little thing. Hey, LinkedIn fam, I went to this networking. Oh,
But it's actually not like that though. But anyhow, sha. I mean, other
I will
than
send you.
LinkedIn, right?
Okay.
Let's move away from
Mhm.
LinkedIn before
I know you're
before Issa
kind.
starts
I
attacking
know
me.
you're kind. LinkedIn. Oh yeah.
But I mean, there are other platforms out there, right? So we have
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, we have Twitter. So like those other platforms bring their own kind of pressure, and I don't. I mean, I'm not so big on those other platforms, so I don't know if it's something you guys could also speak on. I know maybe Issa can speak on
LinkedIn boy, LinkedIn boy.
Twitter.
Uh, or Twitter. Twitter is a crazy place. So I don't think you should let anybody on Twitter press you because everybody's a liar on that app. Everybody knows what they're hiding. Sincerely, I mean, realistically, everybody knows what they're hiding on that Twitter app. So
Mm,
people, people let some people let it oppress them or like make them feel bad or something. Like I feel it's more of a them problem or like an internal problem. So there's this thing that someone told me. It's about change and internal
mm,
and external locus of change. It's like an external locus of change means things outside
mm-hmm,
affect you and like cause you to change. And then an internal locus of change is are things that are internal to you, things that are
mm-hmm,
about you that cause change. So like this thing, yeah, I feel it's more of an external locus of change thing, but like it's in the wrong direction and
mm.
it's making them feel less of themselves, which is a crazy thing to feel really. You need to like I don't know what you can offer. I mean, I'm not a LinkedIn warrior, but like someone can just see me on Twitter. You see, you know what you can offer, then build on that. And I guess life will be easier for you. For it to be easier to sleep.
I feel like the same thing goes for other platforms too. It's all about how you perceive what you take in. It's like your perception of things defines how you feel. Because if you see it like this person is doing this, that person is doing that, what am I doing? It's going to affect you in the wrong way. If you see like, oh yeah, big ups to you, you do you, I'm going to do me. Because you see some things and you're just like, what? What? How did this even happen? You bought Bibles, you bought euros. Hey, Jesus. And then you're just like, I'm going to go cry now. Oh my days. But it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. I cry like twice a day, every day. It's okay. So you can cry, but don't cry for long, man. Cry and then pinch yourself like, wait, these are my age mates, Sha. Then pick yourself up and go and do something.
And I also think, when we see some of these things online that people share, like Issa said, it's like an external thing. People really choose what they want to share. There's some things they would
Exactly.
not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see something like that and you start getting pressured, you need to know like what you want for yourself, I think,
Exactly.
and what you define as your own glow up or what success means to you. And that like
Mm-hmm.
brings me
Mhm.
to the next, part where I want us to talk about how do we see or what does success mean to us right now? That can be I don't say it's a loaded question, but what do you see as success to you? And maybe that's what guides how you see your own personal glow up.
Would you like to go first, Issa?
Ladies first. I'm not asking the hard questions, please.
To me, one, success means I have bought a washing machine. That's one. Two, success means I can go out, see something I like, swipe my card without checking my account balance before and after. And then later I'll be like, oh, I bought this. Like, it's like
Mm,
at heck, but like not in like worry. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I want to travel to Japan. Yeah, I want to take a trip. It's like, yeah, let's go. And I'm not worried that, oh my God, I'm going to wreck after. That is success,
alright.
in my opinion. And that's like the level I'm trying to attain. So that's basically success for me.
Well, to be honest, I love my sleep, and I just want to be successful in quote enough to afford a more comfortable sleep. Anything that will make my sleep better. If I can sleep in a Euros instead of a Toyota Corolla, then I'll be really happy sleeping in that Euros. But like yeah, as long as I'm happy and I can sleep comfortably and I
Mm.
can cook comfortably, I'm really fine to be honest.
But I also think, a glow up or success does not necessarily have to be tied to money or finances. I mean, it's what we really, help a lot of other things to go, like money and finances. But I think a glow up could also be more than that. And I don't know, do you
Mm.
think, yeah, there are some less obvious glow ups that maybe you've experienced or that you've seen in some other people?
I don't know if this classifies as a glow up per se, but like attaining peace of mind and happiness, it's really not as easy as it sounds. It's like, oh, just be happy, but at the same time, why you're not happy, it's tied to a lot of things. So getting to that stage where you're actually like, oh yes, I actually have peace of mind. It could be finding the right partner. It could be anything. It could be,
Mm,
I don't know, children. I don't know what it could be.
Still a
But
bit early for that.
well, it could be buying a washing machine, like you said. I mean,
Sure,
exactly, like
yeah.
my biggest, my see, look, if I have a washing machine, all my problems are like gone. I would literally stare at that thing and just like look at it. My father has chosen to make washing machines his like sworn enemy. He says that's the symbol of laziness. I feel like that's like personally like me. I would stare at that washing machine and smile for the next 3 years. God.
man, you're really going through it.
So what about you? Any less obvious glow ups?
Don't worry, if I have money or if there are gloves, I assure you there will be signs. My the clothes I'll buy. I I love clothes. I love wearing good clothes. I love looking good, kind of. So the clothes I'll buy, the food I'll be eating. Yeah, you would know. You would just know. Really. And then I'll be happier. I'll be more. Anytime I'm going through it, you would never see me like talking to people. That's how you know oh, Issa is in the ghetto right now. If everything is going smoothly, you see me like outside, you see me like relating to people. So yeah,
Mm.
if like you said, peace of mind. If everything is going smoothly, you have that peace of mind. If I'm not fighting NYSC portal every 2 to 3 minutes,
Bro.
then I'll be really good.
Oh my days. Another thing is like temperament. Some people are so temperamental and it makes them like shitty. It's like
Mm,
you just do something so little and then they're already angry, they're over the moon. Do you know being ill tempered is not a good look. It is not a good look at all. So like I feel like a glow up from the inside would be someone becoming less temperamental. It
Hmm.
is wow, it's wonderful. Like why are you mad? Why are you angry? Can you not speak? Why are you shouting?
I mean, just be a chill guy for real. Just
Hmm.
talk.
Yeah, like you said, the temperamental side of it. I think the glow up would have to come from one dealing with whatever issue,
Yeah.
causes that. Yeah. And the glow up would actually mean working on yourself. So definitely that would come into play.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when we talk to like other people our age, it's kind of the same things you'll be hearing. Sha make money, do this, do that. Like money, sha is the thing. And I just wonder, do you think the way our generation views success right now is kind of is definitely is different. It's different because times are different as well. But
Yeah.
like it
Mm,
feels more in,
materialistic.
yeah,
Mm.
Mm,
materialistic, individualistic as well. Like you're just it makes people more self-centered. I don't know if that's yeah, more self-centered. But I don't
yeah.
know. What do you guys think about that?
Now everything is like flashing in our faces. Like the moment you open your phone, boom, bam, boom. Like, oh, this one is getting this. This one is getting this job. This one is getting paid this. It's like everything is now like right before your eyes, and it increases the pressure. So definitely the times have changed. Look, I'm very young. I'm very young. I would say that, and I started getting the pressure to get rich in quote like 2 years ago. Like I was literally a kid and I was already like busting my head like, oh my god, what do I do um what I say get
To
myself
make
out of this
money.
situation. Mind you, I was not in any situation. My father was very much feeding me. So it's like what you just want like the things that are blingy to the eye. It's like, oh my days, I want this watch. Oh my god, I want this dress. And then when you get that, you want something else completely. So yeah, times have definitely changed, and so has like the view of success. It is glaring, really.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think so. For us, let me take it a bit personal now and
Mm.
ask, what's maybe one glow up that you've experienced or something you count as a glow up for yourself?
Issa, I've been yapping for a while.
Yeah.
Let me give you a turn.
I well, for those that don't know, I draw. I think I'm really good with it. People like my art, so I don't fall with it though. But like people like my art. So this thing, I don't like my art, but like, people tend to love it. So I sell my art, and I think I make a reasonable amount of money from it. And my okay, when I say glow moment in my life was like getting my first major art gig. Cause I was just doing this thing because it looked cool on my. I was doing it because people like talking about it. Oh, you can draw. I said yes, and like, oh, that's cool. Until I start getting paid for it, and they're like, oh, okay, now that's cool. I can like draw things I don't like and then get paid. So yeah, there's that, and then I don't know, random, yeah, but like at a point in my life, I was serious with school, and then in my school, people decided to give me cybersecurity lead in this GDSC thing. I don't know, weird choice, but like they decided to just do it, and I went with it. So people were like actually impressed. Like, oh my god, this guy is good in cybersecurity, like the best in our school. I'm like, oh please. I mean, it gets to my head, but like I can't show it outside. So please, yeah. I know at that point I was like mad recognition still because I feel with it. Yes, I built that. I built the skill, and it's paying off now. I mean, nobody's giving me money for being a cybersecurity lead, but like it's giving me face, and like face is where you need to make money, I guess. So yeah, it's beautiful like that, sure. So yeah,
Hmm.
low key things like
Well,
that.
that's wonderful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For me, okay, I'm going to talk like physically right now. I had, I had like, when I say my skin could be used as sandpaper, I'm not even joking.
Lies, lies, lies. Okay.
I'm not kidding. That was like last year. Like I was bumpy as hell. I was bumpy, crusty, musty, whatever you want to call it. Like I could be just walking on the road and a random stranger would walk up to me and be like, what do you use on your skin? Like I have recommendations. And I'm like, girl, you think I don't know that I can be used to, I don't know, sandpaper the POP in your house? Thank you. I already know. Ah, and then my friends will come up to me like, "Oh my god, this your face wasn't like this like a while ago. What happened? What are you using?" And I'm like, "Girl, leave me alone." But then I thought about it. I was like, why not? Why? Look, I know how to. Would I say, coerce people into doing my bidding? That sounds so weird.
Oh, please.
But yes, I thought about it. I was like, this cannot go to waste. I want to clear my skin, right? I'm like, would I say on social media, right? So what do? I want to get Korean brands to basically pay me for clearing my skin for me. It's like they're doing what I want and then they're still paying me money just because I know how to yap. And I started it. I had a huge, would I say, platform. I had a huge platform on TikTok with a lot of followers. But then I thought about it. It's like, do I see myself doing this in the next 5 years? No. No, no, no,
Okay.
no. And then I started afresh. Literally 1 follower, 2 followers, 3 followers, 1,000, 2,000. And would I say that was enough? Like, yeah, that was a base for me to start my glow up, let's just call it glow up journey. And right now, is a testimony. Glory to God. My skin is not crusty, musty, and bumpy anymore. I, I have made them do my bidding, and now I get paid for getting free things. Like you literally give me things to use for myself, and you pay me to use them. That's crazy work right there. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually very impressive. But yeah, I can't even put the finger on what glow up is to me right now.
Somebody that
Just
bought a
think of
Maybach.
something.
Okay.
Guy, no, they want me. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Funny thing is, I'm not
Okay.
even really into cars like that. Like all the cars you guys have been mentioning, yeah. I don't even think I know any of them. I know a Maybach, but like the
He,
other ones.
of course, you know a Maybach. You bought one. You know what you want, my girl.
Okay, don't believe. Nice, Abby.
Okay.
Um, I think maybe because I don't necessarily like it's until I look back at stuff here before I realize that oh I did this. Yeah. Most times I actually do and maybe because I also don't like trying to get I don't like things getting to me, like going to my head. So I just just do things and that's that. Like even the stuff you see me posting on LinkedIn, for example,
Hmm.
I just honestly I'm being serious. So I just share them
You know
out
what?
there. So
I'm going to open my LinkedIn today and I'm going to search for your name. I have to see this. I have to see
you
this.
see you see that it's exaggerated. I don't even post that much. It's
I
just
don't
stuff
think
that
it's
I feel
exaggerated
really
because today is actually not the first day I'm hearing about the famous LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn in particular.
The very,
Oh my
but
the
yeah, sure,
very
talking
first,
about glow up
the,
and
the very first post. I am happy to share that I've obtained a new
waiting.
certification. The next one finally made it to there first as a volunteer. The next one is a whole hour vlog or whatever. What do you guys call this thing? This guy is a genius. He's just okay. It's fine.
Anyhow, sure, if I could think of something right now on the spot, maybe I would say my university journey would probably be considered as a glow up for me. Because
Mm,
entering uni, like leaving secondary school till now, I was obviously like way more anxious then and shy and everything. I'm still a bit shy now, but like, but I know, like when I have to come out of my shell and stuff. So I think university period was you could classify it as a glow up period for me
mm.
because self development.
And now he's all over.
But yeah,
That's cool.
university just really exposed me. I just want us to talk a bit about some of the things people don't necessarily talk about when it comes to achieving their glow up, right? The behind the scenes aspect of it and the
Mm,
struggles people have. From your own personal experience, Sha, what was one struggle or something you've experienced behind the scenes that maybe people don't know?
mm, I would say like giving up. I've wanted to give up like 7 million times. And there are times I actually did give up, honestly. Like I gave up I went to rest for like a month, and I was like, okay, it's time to get back on my Zoom because there's bread to be made and nobody's gonna make it but me. So it's like it's actually hard. Like there are times that I would like spend like 4 hours recording a video and then I watch it and I'm just like, I don't like this and I'll delete it. So it's like hours of hard work. It's like gone down the drain. And there's nothing you can do about it because me, I would no, I'm not a perfectionist in any way, but I don't like to do shabby. Like if it looks shabby or sounds shabby the least bit. Like there was a time, wait, Issa, like I sent Issa a video that I made. I never posted it till today. I was like, my voice does not
Yeah,
sound proper. You wouldn't know what I'm thinking in my head, like what I envisioned for the video. So it's like there's a lot that goes on like behind the scenes that nobody really knows about. They just see like what you put out. But at the same time, do you know how many times I've skipped dinner because I'm editing? Do you know there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and people don't say like much about it because, well, it's your personal life. Nobody really cares what you're going through. Honestly, if you tell them, they'd be like, "Oh, type shit." Type shit, and everybody moves on with their lives. But yeah, there's definitely struggles in every like. See, I don't think there's any. Even Yahoo, even if you're doing Yahoo Yahoo, there's struggle. Try to get that old man to give you money. Is a you sweat. You say baby tire. So
you sound very experienced.
don't do fraud. I don't do fraud.
Maybe I should put a
Um,
disclaimer that we're in no way encouraging Yahoo, but
yes,
yeah,
yes,
good
no,
example.
no, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Struggles Yapa. Issa, Issa, what about you?
I used to be. I struggled with school, bro. Like
Mm,
I, I wasn't blessed to be as smart as Samuel or Georgia here. So I struggled
mm,
like
Okay.
crazy. So I had to like put in like mad efforts, like way more effort than like a normal person would have to, put into things. I know it's part of it is that it's not something I would like see outside. That's why I started drawing in the first place because I was like, if this school thing doesn't work out, I can't buy a comfortable bed on daddy, please send me money. I started drawing again, but I can't build that bed on daddy. Give me money. My pocket money has finished. I started drawing. And so many times I gave up because like you would draw and then the client would be like they don't want this after like you
mm,
ask them for what they want. And it was always a back and forth. Sometimes you would draw and then you will not get money. They would send half and they will tell you they will send the other half when you send the project and then they don't send anything. So you now have
mm,
to start enforcing 100% rule. It just makes your work look tacky. I don't know, it's a lot, but it's a little things. I believe the journey is the film, just like Dave would say. The journey is the
mm,
film. Um, if everything is rosy, nobody will sit 1 hour 30 minutes on Netflix to watch your story. There has to
mhm,
be that little turbulence. I wish you guys could see me now and see that I can move the feet. Like there's a little like dance with it. Because turbulence with it, yeah, that just makes the
mm.
whole story worth it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, Samuel wasn't always like this, and now he has put him back. He used to trend from challenge to Akubu.
Are you ever
Now he has
going
put
to
him
let
back.
it go?
Never, never. I
Honestly,
mean, it's something. I mean, the challenge is every day. The king is the film, really.
I was thinking we do something like a glow up wish list, right?
Oh,
So yeah,
hmm.
so just think about like a glow up that maybe you're still chasing or you still want to achieve. Sure.
This list might look weird. It might look weird. You know, see, let's start from the part that would not be weird. Let's start from the financial aspect. I want to, oh my days, oh my days. I want to spoil those around me, basically. It's like
Mm,
Especially my little
uh,
brother. You see that guy? That guy is my lifeline. Like I don't think I can live without my little brother. As weird as it might sound, there's no Alabama here, but like
he's
I
gonna
don't.
listen to this stream though. Yeah.
Oh hell no, he's not. This nigga don't gotta know how to think about him like that. No, nah, 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 nah.
Okay.
I am not that nice to him in this space. But if he asks me for
Mm,
anything, I want to be able to say, yeah, I'm gonna swipe my card and I'm gonna do that shit for you. That is
uh,
what I want to achieve. And I want to achieve that with like my loved ones generally. It's like, oh, I want to go
mm,
out and I'm like, oh my days, this would look so good on my significant other. And then I buy it and I'm like, yeah.
so
And I go
actually,
home, that kind of thing. So it's like, I just want that kind of, would I say financial freedom? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's one glow up that I'm chasing. Two, oh my goodness. My waistline gotta be snake. Oh,
girl, we're on a stream.
ah, oh my god. I want like compliments from females. Like you see the thing. Compliments from females actually hit different. It's like, oh my god, girl, your waist. I'm like, oh, stop.
I want to say something, but it's gonna look like I'm like being against a certain group of people. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Mm.
Mm. I don't want to be
It's
controversial on
okay.
today's episode.
Who is a menace? Three. I want my hair down to like my my back. Like it's almost there, but it's not quite there. I want like long, luscious, full hair. All those. See, I might sound very. This is not even materialistic. This is just very physical. Okay, but like
Mm,
a huge, huge glow up that I want is. I think I say this in like every channel I'm on. Bro, get closer to God. Get closer to God. See, from the inside, you would not even know what changed. It's like, when they say you become a new being, is for real.
mm,
It's like you're just reborn into something different, something better. It's like you just leveled up. That inner peace that you're seeking, you will find it by force. Just go and, I don't know,
word.
study the gospel, go and pray, go and read the Bible. Just wow. That's like big is big. Mm. So yeah, that's like a little part of the glow ups I want to attain, or like the glow ups I'm chasing right now. So yeah,
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
you're well.
Issa, what about you?
So really, one, I want to be able to sleep more comfortably. So I think I'm saying it a lot,
Your
but I love
bed.
my sleep. I want to be able to sleep more comfortably. So I want to be able to afford a better bed, a better, a better everything
Uh-uh.
that's gonna make my sleep better. I want to be able to retire on time early, so I can have time to sleep more. Everything just
Mm.
everything just boils down to sleep. The fact that I can retire early makes me sleep
So
better.
you like sleep.
Like, walai, see, you don't even understand. If they can pay me to sleep, I'll probably leave the payments and just sleep for the passion. Sincerely, sincerely, everything just boils down to sleep. I just want to be happy sleeping. Two, I just want to be happy. Man. Like, I just want to. I don't know if you guys know Sloan, but like he's like artist guy. He's really happy with his life right now. He's just doing his art thing. He draws really ugly art like me, and he's making his money, and he's just happy with his kids
if
and his family.
if you say he draws really ugly art like me, then I really am like 100% convinced that his art is beautiful.
Oh no, his art's actually ugly. Like it does. He says it on. He says the fact that he says it just makes me look like him. But like, okay, no other. You gotta check him out. His name is Allow this one. I'm not running ads for him. I'm just like putting you guys on game. Okay. So yeah, he's just like really happy with himself, with his life, what he has built, and that's like kind of life I want to build too. retire or like make as much money as I can, um, for my family, my kids, and have a beautiful life.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just want to be happy, man, and sleep as much as I can. Sleep those things to your skin. Leave all this skincare thing that you're just saying. Sleep and Vaseline. Sleep and Vaseline. Oh, you don't need to know. Like, yeah, sure.
Drop the
And that's
freaking
the
Vaseline.
baseline. Whatever she called it. Speaking. Parting words. Live your life. Life is only once. Do not judge the cover by the book. Yes. And work until the turns have tabled.
Word.
You get
Word.
Tashi,
Word. Word.
Tashi, Tashi. Write it down. Issa 2025. Word.
A glow up is personal, it's different for everyone. When chasing our own versions of success, we sometimes forget that growth isn't always a solo journey. Real wins can be collective. And beyond all the milestones and highlights, maybe the greatest glow up isn't about looking the part, it's about finding purpose. Till next time, remember, life isn't always what it seems. There's always more beneath the surface. If you found this episode reflective, kindly share it with a friend and leave us a review. You can also join the conversations on Instagram and Twitter at Life is a Skits Pod. Thank you for listening and see you real soon.